All right, I've been doing some penciling, so let's try some doodle talk. The last one was not successful because I think it was about me trying to think through stuff, which not a thing to do. Even when I was trying to do penciling for my doodles, and I conceive my doodle, I pencil my doodle, I ink my doodle. Conceive and doodle and penciling are things where I think I have to think pretty much through stuff. Inking, I mean, there's probably is a certain amount of thinking that you need to do, but I think I am able to chat while I do it, especially if I keep the topic to something where I'm not trying to generate new ideas. So yes, let us begin. Maybe there will be pauses, maybe there will be silences. You can't see what I'm doing, but you know what? My audience is simply myself, and that's fine. So yes, the good thing that I did today was I did my public channel themes and projects video, which I have to say, when I pressed record, I didn't know if I would actually have anything at all to say through the video. But it was definitely one of those cases of just press play and see what happens. And I think actually what happened was something that's that's fairly positive. I have come up with a theme for the channel. As it was, the theme is fun. It's a year of fun on the my public channel. Um, I It's probably silly, but I get the thing is I get dour. I get very kind of dour and serious and self-critical, and I get and it makes it either makes me stop doing anything at all publicly. Obviously, privately, I feel free to just kind of crank out substandard shitty videos of me doodling um, with great abandon. But so yeah, I am gonna try and just do a thing where I say, you know what, I'm having fun this year. I'm having fun, and a fun channel doesn't have to be have to be serious. A fun channel doesn't have to, um, you know, make earth-shattering videos of greatness. I always try and kind of talk myself out of that, but then I kind of end up going right back into it again. So this is sort of just a gentle reminder, a gentle, compassionate reminder to myself that, hey, maybe you could just take it easy on yourself and make some videos and have fun. And you know what? Maybe if you have fun, people who might click on your videos will also have fun. I'm not making a promise to myself that, oh my God, suddenly you're going to become a successful or popular YouTube channel. But you know what? Maybe you will just have some fun, and fun is sometimes pleasurable to watch, or fun to watch. And yeah. So that is my goal, my theme for the year. And you know what? I think that is a good kind of good starting point, because I was getting really bogged down in, oh, I should, I was getting bogged down in the details, like what will be my projects and things like that. I did come up with one project idea, and we'll have to see how that goes. But I will try and you know approach I will try and approach that project with the same kind of spirit as I plan to um, kind of approach all my works on YouTube in the coming year, which is to have fun. You know, at the very least, maybe it'll help me lighten up. I think I might do some tag videos, which I before said I'm not going to, and I kind of made the point of not doing them. But I think a part of having fun is going to be, you know, is mingling. Is that you know, how you have fun is you're a social you're a social person, and that is that you know, that's a part of what will help me lighten and fun, is if I'm actually sociable with people in the same space. Whether that means I'm still gonna watch other people's videos and try and do that tit for tat thing that people do, I don't know. I guess if I do tag videos, it might actually entail spending a little bit more time on YouTube proper, you know, doing that sort of thing. You know, we'll see how that goes. I refuse to be kind of guilty about not being kind of being in the crowd and kind of doing stuff with people, because that's oftentimes is like sort of what you get. I felt the pressure to, if I'm going to be in the community, I have to participate, I have to do a bunch of stuff, and then I just didn't have the spoons to do it. You know, I just did not. Yeah, I just didn't have the spoons to do it, and I still don't think I have the spoons to do it. So, you know, and that's fine. That is fine. You know, I think that is going to limit me in potential growth, or, you know, I'm not going to do this to become a popular YouTube channel. I'm going to do this to become an enjoyable, fun booktube channel. And yeah, that is cool. That is cool by me. Yeah, I think so. So my project, which will probably immediately point out why I'm not going to be suddenly the most successful YouTuber in existence, is to do years, to do very particular generational years. My grandfather was born in 1901. My father, I believe, if my memory is correct, was born in 1940, and I was born in 1968. And I'm thinking about doing a series of videos, which will probably have sub-videos, doing kind of like the history of 1901, and reading a variety of books that were either written or were super popular within 1901. And starting off with that, and that might take me a good amount of time to do just that. So that's gonna be that could be in itself like a good project of that could take up a good hunk of time. I'll have to see, like, if I get 1901 done this year, in the entire year, maybe that is a thing, or will I, you know, try and make it a little less ambitious and shrink it down so I can get like 1901, 1940, and 1968 all done within the year. That there is the whole thing of like, oh, you know, if I'm over ambitious, that's going to be maybe kind of, that's not going to be I don't want to make something so ridiculously huge that it just doesn't, it's not fun anymore. Hey, there we go. I'm using my I'm using my my I'm using my theme to good effect there of like, will that be fun to do something for like 5 years on this one project? It's like, no. Would it be fun to do it within a year? Yes, that would be fun. So yeah, so that's my idea of a kind of a of a kind of a fun project to do within the year, you know, is to is to get is to do that on the years and see how the years kind of talk to each other. See kind of just like how life has changed from like when my grandfather was born to when my father was born to when I was born. That kind of idea of just time shift and of societal change. And I mean, for my family, my grandfather was born in Scotland. My father was born in Scotland, but emigrated to Canada, and then I have grown up my entire life in Canada in a different kind of in a different time, but a different place as well, and how all those go together. So it's going to be an evolving project. I guess I will see how my interests and how the things kind of guide me along in it. I'm not interested in making. I'm interested in doing the research. I'm interested in doing lots of research and things like that. But I'm also interested in seeing where my focus becomes, and then focusing on that to make shorter, sharper videos on that sort of stuff. And you know, that might be zooming in on some particular aspect of life in 1901, or things like that, or one particular work in 1901, or a series of different various, like what was a popular genre, popular pulp genre in 1901, kind of that kind of idea, to really kind of, get a flavor of the time, but also to kind of do a little bit of fun time travel for myself. So yeah. See, I've stopped doodling, but yeah. So that has been my thoughts for this year, projects. And yeah, so like if I am going to do a do tag videos, if I'm gonna like maybe look at seeing like, okay, I'm focusing on 1901 for at least the first quarter of the year. What books are there, and are these books that I can somehow slip into read-alongs or various things within the year? So I am sort of participating. I'm combining my interests with a more social interest of what's on BookTube, and kind of enter into things that way. And hopefully potentially kick up the number. I mean, I did mention this in my public channel goals, but one of these things would be like, okay, well, maybe I can make more videos than in this year than I did last year, because last year I really cut it back. I think I was making like 1 or 2 a month, if that. So I really slowed down. Will I do more? There might be a lot more I may be front-ended with a lot more research to begin with, and have quite fallow periods before I get to actual videos. We'll see what happens, and we'll see what I want to get done. So yeah. Okay, this has turned into less doodling and more just me going on about what I'm gonna do. Okay, just gotta make sure somebody's butt line continues, which it has. Hooray! There, he has a butt now. It's very important when a fellow has a butt. And then some hands on that butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be a little pinky. And then her arm goes like this, and like that. I'm still in the mannequin stage. That's the one of my other things for doodling goals. I'm gonna look at go look at dynamic anatomy and see if I can get this guy's straining fellow's guy's back correct. That would be good. And I'm probably going to look at R Crumb for lettering, because I've done a very stylized kind of splurt sound effect. What the hell? What the hell? Oh God, okay. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. So yeah, do I have anything else to say? Not really. I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't have anything much else to say. I'll just continue my doodling, and I'll probably listen to a podcast. But actually, that was not bad. That was not as much of a disaster as the last time as I did as yesterday when I did this doodle video. God, am I blurry, or is no? It's just fogging up in here. I'll crack open a window too. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Nice chatting with you. All right, more videos later.